Mike Chamberlain from Peterbilt Pacific in Prince George, coming to you live. Well, no, I'm not coming to you live, but we're coming to you from Monday. I figured I'd start Monday with a walk around of this new 367 high hood Tridrive that just came back from detail, that is in stock and available. At least it's available for now. There may be a deal pending on it already, but anyways, let's take a look around and a walk around, and I'll show you what she's all about. Now I know with some other brands and some other trucks, people have troubles opening the hoods. I don't know if you're aware, but a Peterbilt 367, even though this is the high hood, are quite easy to open. I'm 6 feet tall, and this is how high it is. So yeah, if you're not 6 feet tall, you might need to stand on the bumper there or whatever. But yeah, the way Peterbilt has their hoods ergonomically done, they're quite easy to open. I've already pulled the hood straps, so just give it a tug and pull her down. And just like that, the hood is down. So here we've got another 565 2050 torque X15 Cummins. That is my staple here in the north. It's a great engine, great power, incredible performance. I've got the progressive 16 to 23,000 pound front spring pack. I've got the 80 millimeter front spring blocks, which is fantastic. Keeps the front end up nice and high when you're going through the ugly stuff, and and that happens a lot here. So keeping the front end up a little bit, especially when you're plowing through the mud and that, it just seems to work better. If you have it a little bit too low, once you get the weight on it, it can feel like it's pushing your front end into the ground. You also lose some clearance around your tires, so that's why I like to have lots of clearance. Again, we've got our anti-blowdown device, our Davco fuel water separator, 13-inch stainless air cleaners with pre-wire for air cleaner lights and all that good stuff. 4 1/4 Michelin XZY 3s. This front axle is rated at 20,000 pounds in the door jam. In BC here, if you're going to be 20,000 pounds, like for gravel application or whatever, you do need to upgrade to a 445. But the beauty with the 4 1/4, well, depending on your application, but if you need 20,000, it's got it in the door jam. If you're not packing 20,000, you're not paying for a 445 tire, and it's easy to put a 445 tire on there to get your 9,100 kilograms legal steer axle weight. And I say depending on application, because I believe with logging you can actually run a 4 1/4 and they'll allow 9,100 on the steering, but technically if you measure them, I think they prefer a 445 with most on-highway applications in this province anyways. But like everything else, every province and state is different, because why have it the same? That'd just be too easy. Heaven forbid we have things too easy. But yeah, let's take a look inside. So this is our platinum interior with national driver's seat. I still have the plastic on it, as this truck still needs to go to rig out. Fire extinguisher by the driver's seat. We've got our headlights, marker lights, fog lights, backup lamp switch, hazards, and of course your dash dimmer, wiper switch, high-low beam, flash your markers, turn signals. This one does have the leather steering wheel option, which is quite nice. I also opted to omit the smart nav in this one. The smart nav isn't really required, you know, in a logging application, and some guys find that it can be too bright, so I kind of like this look, and just went all gauges. And like I've said in previous videos, Peterbilt leaves this gauge out because when you're sitting here, it's kind of you can't really see it anyways, so so that's why they didn't put a gauge there. But in a way, I probably should have just ordered one more gauge. But we've got our fifth wheel slide, if this was to get a fifth wheel slide, inner axle front diff lock, and this does the center and rear axle diff lock. Now this truck is going to be a quad truck, so it won't have a fifth wheel on it, but I ordered in with a fifth wheel slide plumb to the back, because with Peterbilt you can't get a Tridrive with all your diff locks separated, because your center and rear are tied to this switch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move all these switches up, well, these two up. I'm going to use the plumbing for this one to hook up the center diff lock to be on its own switch, and then they're all independent for customers that want it independent. So, but yeah, great spec. I love the wood grain dash. Got the leather passenger seat. We've got our 10 inches of storage behind the seat. Now, if you can see, that goes right to the floor, and I'm 6 feet tall, and with the seat back I've got more than enough room, but we can actually notch that and move the seat back even further if you're got really tall drivers. Yeah, it just works fantastic. Love our extended cab. Like, here we go. Seats all the way back, and I'm 6 feet tall, and I've got a nice comfortable, you know, angle on my legs so it doesn't hurt my ankle. There's other trucks up there with the hanging pedal, and with the narrower cab I find it hurts right in here because I'm trying to lift my toes up. With the floor mounted pedals and the flat floor in a Peterbilt, it's very comfortable to just have your foot, there's a better shot of my foot, I mean my white socks, just a nice comfortable, you know, that slacked off the throttle and hammer down. But and of course we've got our clutch pedal. Of course the Peterbilt clutch pedal goes down through the bottom of the floor rather than another brand that has the hanging pedal. Some guys like the hanging pedal because well, that's what they're used to. The beauty of this one is you don't have linkage in your dash that can get buggered up. This is your tilt steering, so just push that and then you can lift up just like that, lift up and push down. And yeah, that's it. Just thought I'd do a quick walk around of this instock 367 high hood Tridrive. It's a great spec. This one is going to get rigged out as a quad logger. It's not spoken for yet, but I actually just met with a customer this morning that had another one unfortunately go over. It was involved in an accident last Friday, I believe it was. So so he told me to put his name on this one. So it may be gone by the time I upload this, but that's okay, because I got more coming, and I know a place that builds them every day, so I can get more. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I look forward to doing some more uploads. I've actually got a couple nice rig outs that I'm doing up for two different customers. I've got a 367 tractor with a set of B trains. I'm going to try and get that one detailed up this week and do a walk around. I also have a 389 long hood Tridrive with a 44-inch sleeper. We just did custom paint on it, and it's just now gone to rig out. So when it gets back, we just have to finish up a few things, and hopefully I can do a nice walk around video on it, because I tell you, it's black with some charcoal stripes and it looks absolutely fantastic. But you know what it is, Peterbilt. There is only one king. When they say king of the road, what do you think of? Long hood, Peterbilt, 389. So anyways, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, hit the like button. If you'd like to see more great trucks that we have coming in up here, feel free to hit the subscribe button, and I appreciate every comment you guys can make. And tell me in the comments what you'd like to see, what you'd like to see me do better. And at the end of the day, it's all about cool trucks and Peterbilt trucks. So have a good rest of your day, and we'll talk to you later. Cheers.